Hey guys, this is part two of me showing you how I created my sermon notes journal and listed on Amazon KDP. Please make sure you go back to part one. I kind of made a mistake when I was doing the recording, so I have to do this in two parts, which is fine. So in part one, I already showed you everything I had to do in order to create this first page. So now we're going to wrap up this second page. So I have the life application. So I'm going to go ahead and fix my box. First thing, I'm going to have to do the same thing I did with the other one. I'm going to have to, I'm going to go ahead, I should say, and group the lines together. That makes it easier. All right, we're going to bring my little makeshift margin creation. I don't know why it's acting funky though. Hold on. All right, we're going to fix that. Wait a minute. We're going to ungroup that, which is fine because I'm almost done anyway. Move this up. Move that up. There we go. All right. So I'm going to drag this in just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Remember I said this was so that it could be even with the top. All right. So I'm going to drag this in. Now I'm going to click on the square and make sure the square is where it needs to be. Move this. Make sure the square is where it needs to be. Which, that's right, it is a little bit out because of how the other one is, if I'm not mistaken. So let me get rid of the grid lines. Let me see. It looks like that is with the other one. And if not, we could play around with it a little bit more. Because I think what happened was when that's what it is. All right. Let's bring the grid lines back to make sure that it's where it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. And this is not letting me do exactly what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pull it this way. And that's perfect. So again, like with Canva, you really got to kind of play around with it because sometimes because it's locked, the way it's formatted, a lot of times that may hinder you from moving things the traditional way. Let me see. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see if I can move it in a little bit. Let's see, we're going to bring this up. All right. So let's see. So if I delete the squares, which is fine because remember I have my grid lines from my Google Chrome extension, I can see I need to pull this out just a little bit. There it is. So that means I need to pull this down. And it looks like I need to move this over. So I'm going to hold down this shift key and see if I can not only lock this, but also the white square behind it. Let's see if I can find the white square behind it. There it is. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to see, there we group, pull this back up, move this over. Perfect. So now I just got to ungroup, then go ahead and play with the white box behind it. So I'm gonna pull this white box over a little and pull this over a little. All right. All right. Now let's see. So now I have my lines. I'm gonna start the line box down here. And let's see what it takes me when I pull it. I think about there. Let's see. Yep, it's about there. Yep. Oh, I could just click off that. There we go. All right. So I don't. I like that better. All right. So let's find the white box. That's not it. Let's click. See if we can find the white box. Oh, actually, position that. Move this in a little bit. See. Yep. I like that. All right. So let's go here. So those are my two pages, and you can see them side by side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. So the way the way I want it to open up, I actually want it to open up like this. So this would be on the left, and this would be on the right when I open up the book. Yeah, that's what I want. So let me see, one more thing. Actually, because this is going to be on right, that means that I need to fix the page. So I need to move this over a little bit because the inside, this would be the gutter, right? This would be the spine. So this one is fine, but this one I need to move over. So here's what I'm going to do. Because now the 0.5 should actually be on this side. I am going to highlight everything. Wait a minute. Duplicate. Okay, the grouping box didn't show up, so that means something's already in a group. There we go. Ungroup. That's not. Let's try it again. So if something's already in a group, you won't be able to do another group because you can't do a group within a group. So we're going to group that. I am going to go back to elements, get my square, make it 0.5, bring it over, down, and I'm going to move this way. There we go. Then I'm going to turn this and make sure that it's 0.3. So let me see. I got to drag it in. Hold on. There it is. All right, 0.3. So we're going to pull this down here. So I got to raise this up a little bit. And then I got to make this 0.3. Perfect. And then we're going to flip it. And make this 0.3. Yep. That's what I wanted. Perfect. All right. So let me explain what I did. So when you open the book, I want sermon notes to be on the left and I want Lax application to be on the right. The spine to be right here. So what I did was I put 0.5 right here and here so that way it wouldn't interfere with the spine. Awesome. Now I'm going to shift. Oh, before I do that, I forgot the other one is colored, so I need this colored. So we're going to ungroup. I'm going to make this the same color as the other one, which I think this is the color that it was. And this is the eyedropper color picker Google Chrome extension. What happens is when you do this and you click on pick color from the webpage, it shows you what the color hex code is, and then you can just copy it in here. So I did this with the last one. So I'm going to just copy. paste, and here it is. So then I'm going to take that and I'm going to make all of them that color. Well, the words that color. And I think the lines were pink. All right. All the words are going to be in this color. And then I think the lines were pink. But instead, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to see how it looks with the boxes in pink. So that color, see, I may have to look here. All right. Eyedropper, pick. Let me see if it'll let me do it. I'm going to have to probably open it back up. Eyedropper. Where is it at? All right, let me wait till this loads up. And the reason why it's slow is because not only my tabs, but probably also because I'm coding as well. So I'm going to click on, let's scroll down a little bit. And then eyedropper. Oops, eyedropper. Pick from color. All right, here it is, right? Is this it? Let me see. I guess it is. There it is, yeah. I just wanted to be sure before I went ahead and did it. All right. There we go. So now I'm going to close this. Go back to, oops. Go back to here. Copy this. Paste it here. And I'm going to make that color. And let's see. I'm not sure how many I want to make that color. So let's try this first. I don't know if I want to make all the lines that color. Let's see. I think I am. All right. So we're going to make that the same color. And then down here where it says you can change it, I'm going to go ahead and change it. But now I think I want to make this color. Yeah, I think I like that. Make that color. And then the inside will be that color. Change that too. Nah, I'll undo that since that goes with that. All right. So I have that. Now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the pages. So shift this, and then I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. And I'm going to try to get, I will probably do 120 only because, well, actually, I can't do 120. I have to do more than 120. I mean, I have to do less than 120, but for purposes of this video, I can only do up to 100 on Canva. There we go. And all I'm doing is clicking it, hold it down the shift key, coming down, and hit duplicate. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of water. Waiting for it to copy. And I think, like I said, because I'm recording the video and I have a couple of tabs open, that's why it's taking so long. So what are we up to? 63. So let's take it from here. Duplicate. Now I'll probably do 90 something only because I still have to add my, who my journal is for. And I still have to add the copyright page. And I'm going to show you an easy way to do that once you've already done it. And then in part 3, apparently it's going to be three parts. In part three, I will show you how to upload it to, how to create the cover and then upload it onto Amazon KDP. So we're at 88. Okay. We're at 4. Oh, and I also have to add more pages. I forgot. So this training is going to be kind of long, but that's fine because I want to make sure I have on here how to do everything. So it's 96. So let's leave it right here for now. But you know what? One more. Duplicate. All right, perfect. So now I'm going to go up here. So I still have to add 2 more pages. So I want to add my copyright page and I want to add my Who the Journal, the part where you can write your name for. So we're going to add a new page. And it brought that right there. And I'm going to move this up. And then we're going to add another page. All right. So we're on page 1, right? I love this feature. So I'm going to go down to where it says, let me see if it'll let me. Folders, all your designs. So I'm going to go to my prayer journal that I created. And I'm actually going to insert this page right. I think you did it on page 2. Oh, no, it didn't do it. Oh, yes, it did. Okay. So I had page 2 highlighted. So that's why. So that's for page 1. Then highlight page 2. Insert page 2. And what I think I'm going to do is, because if you think about it, this would be the page on the right, and then you would turn the page, and this would be the page behind it. But because I want to make sure that the pages are open, like so when you open it, sermon notes is on the left and life application is on the right, I'm going to have to insert this 3rd page. But let me see if I have enough room. I'm going to go all the way down. Come on. Because I can't remember if this will put me at 100. And it did. So I'm going to delete page 100, page 99, go all the way back up to the top. And I'm going to, let's see, add a page, which is page 3. And I'm going to put in this page. Now, all of this is from my old prayer journal, but when you click all your designs, you can insert pages from other designs that you made, which I love that feature. So that is that. So I'm going to go to uploads. I always leave it on uploads for everything that I have uploaded. And this scripture right here, I'm actually going to change this out, which I'm not going to show you because it's, I don't want to take up too much time. But I'm going to change this scripture out and I'm going to make it another scripture. So what happened is when you open the book, it'll be, as soon as you open it on the right side, behind the cover, it'll be this page, which is This Journal Belongs To. And then on the back of that page, which will be on the left, will be my copyright. And then this will be on the right, which will be a Bible verse regarding the sermon notes. And then when you turn that page, this page will be on the left and this will be on the right. So it would be like the open book. And that's how I want it to look. So part 3, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to make sure I write this down so I don't forget. In part 3, I'm going to show you how we're going to make the additional 20 pages. So make the additional 20 pages. I'm going to show you how to make the cover. And then the cover specifically for Amazon KDP. And then I'm going to also show you how to go ahead and merge the pages as a PDF. And then I will show you finally how to upload it onto Amazon. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop it below. This will be a 3-part training, which I'm very excited about. So I will come back later and do the third part and upload it. So make sure you guys subscribe so that you can get all 3 parts to make your next journal on using Amazon. All right. You guys have a great day.